Hello and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Justina, and if you're a returning viewer, welcome back and thank you for joining me today. So here today we are going to explore the energies for Scorpios, and here that's July 2024. And this month we've got Neptune stationing retrograde in Pisces at 29 degrees on July the 2nd, and a full moon in Capricorn, the second full moon between June and July, a really, really important full moon. All right, so let's start from the beginning. And here on the 2nd of July, we've got Neptune stationing retrograde at that really, really important anaretic degree of Pisces. So here, Pisces, and this is your area of the fifth house, so the creative area of life, children, romance, love, self-expression. So here with the fifth house, Saturn currently also being here retrograde. This is about generally going through various experiences that will, and lessons that will help you to regain the inner confidence to be your true and authentic self. So this is one of the potential interpretations of here these retrogrades happening in your fifth house to find the inner strength to be more confident and more authentic here when it comes to your self-expression. It's a great time for healing of the inner child. Overall, with Neptune retrograde in Pisces in your fifth house, this is when generally you might be going through this major creative and spiritual exploration. So an amazing time for diving deeply into creative, inspiring projects. At the same time, this is about finding a deeper sense of meaning in your life, in what you do, in your work, for example, as well. Now, on the second, also the same day, Mercury will change signs. Mercury, the planet of our communication, rational thinking, rational mind, will change signs and will move into your 10th house, the house of Leo. And will stay here throughout the majority of the month. It will return here. Mercury will return here in August because it will be retrograde initially in Virgo, and then it will move back into Leo. So you're not done with these energies once this transit is complete at the end of the month, because Mercury will come back here. So great time here, June, July, to work on your communication style, on having important interviews and meetings connect to your career, for learning, studying, especially here in June when Mercury is not retrograde. In July, sorry, in July. In August, on the other hand, this will be about returning to projects from the past, reviewing, reassessing your path, and so on. So here with Mercury in your 10th house, a great time for studying, learning, anything that could help you to move up in the career ladder, and find that fulfillment as well. Overall, here with Mercury transiting this area of your life, let's think what area of life Mercury rules in your chart. This is the area of the 11th house, so friendships, networking. And also here, Gemini, where is Gemini present? That's your 8th house. Both here areas of life ruled by Mercury, and with Mercury in the 10th, it might be that for some Scorpius rising, it could play out in a way that perhaps a friend could help you to find a job, for example. So this could be someone could be a very supportive influence for you during this time. Perhaps this is about expanding your professional network. It's a great time for networking and for generally finding connections that with like-minded people, people who have similar interests, similar professions as well. This could be very beneficial for your growth during this time as well. Now, here on the 5th, we've got a Cancer new moon. A new moon occurs when the sun and the moon meet at the same degree in the same sign, with the beginning of a new lunar cycle. This is happening in your area of foreign travel, life direction, life purpose, legal documents. So what this could mean is that perhaps you will be completing an application for a passport, or perhaps for a visa. This could be dealing with legal documents, starting the process, for instance. Now, here during this new moon, you might be perhaps going through or perhaps reassessing your belief system, your life principles. You might ask yourself question whether you're heading in the right direction in your life, or whether you should start something new and different, something that better aligns with your goals, with your values as well. Perhaps this is about a new connection with someone from a foreign country, a foreign place. Perhaps you're thinking about writing a book, about publishing, studying, learning. This is all really emphasized. It's about seeing life from a rather larger perspective. It's not about just being overly minimalistic, practical. This is about having a greater vision upon your life. This is about perhaps engaging in activities that will help you to reach your purpose and expand your horizons in some way as well. So here with Venus in Leo, overall with Venus in Leo, this is about being courageous and bold and creative and playful. And in your 10th house, generally Venus is connected to natural significator of finances, feminine energy, sensual energy, creative energy as well. Perhaps this is about, here again, we've got this fresh energy entering this area of your life. Perhaps this is about a new connection, a new female co-worker, colleague, or perhaps someone generally entering your energy field, professional world field. Perhaps someone is joining your organization. So there is this female feminine energy on a different level. Perhaps you're being recognized for your hard work, for your achievement. This could be also connected to a promotion, for an improved image due to some great achievements that occurred in the recent past. Overall, Venus generally gives you this really, really charming and positive vibes. And with Venus, you can shine easier. You make a good impression on others. You might see that people will compliment your skills, your talents. And generally, Venus brings a lot of harmony into this area of your life, but at the same time, a great time again for networking, for generally improving your professional life stand as well. On the 15th, on the other hand, we've got a Mars and Uranus conjunction in Taurus at here 25, 26 degrees. So have a look if you have any placements at around this degree in Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, because this will be very significant. With these major conjunctions, we need an activation of a natal planet to really, really feel the energies, the influence, the impact of the transit. So that's the Taurus area of your life. There's a lot happening this year here in your Taurus area. You had Jupiter here, you had the important Jupiter and Uranus conjunction, and now Mars and Uranus will conjoin as well. It's not something brand new and unusual. We have these cycles reoccurring every 2 years. In the last few years, it was in the sign of Taurus. This is the final conjunction in Taurus because Uranus is on its way out to Gemini. So what this means is that generally here, this could be about some unexpected erratic energy here being activated in your area of one-to-one connections, unions, partnerships. Now, this combination, Mars, the planet of action, drive, motivation, Uranus is connected to progressive thinking and the rebellious, sudden energy, and that brings some unexpected situations, events, because we are often not ready to receive them, to welcome them, because they come out of the blue. Perhaps the situation is too premature. Perhaps we are it happens in the least expected moment. So what it is that this could signify generally a sudden change or perhaps some breakthrough, unpredictability as well in the area of these one-to-one connections. Perhaps you will be signing new contracts, entering new partnerships, collaborations. Perhaps someone will reach out, offer an opportunity that could generally offer mean that some new possibilities, new perspectives could open up for you. So overall, we've got lots of unconventional and innovative energy happening here. So here with so much going on, such a blend of energies in the sign of Taurus, it's important to just stay flexible and adaptable, because things might not go the way you have hoped or planned, or perhaps there could be this sudden twist. So I think it's all about going with a flow. But overall here, this could be, as I said, collaborations, partnerships, new contracts. Even if a contract suddenly breaks, it's perhaps something else and better will come up in the very near future. So definitely don't get discouraged, because Uranus can generally turn the situation completely upside down. And as at first it might seem like, you're losing the ground below you, but at the same time, something else may come up much better, a new connection, a new contract, for example, a new opportunity to network or collaborate. especially since you've got Venus and Mercury at this point as well in your 10th house, supporting that area of the outside persona, your public image as well. Now, on the 20th, we've got Mars moving into Gemini, and that's your 8th house. Mars in Gemini here. Mars in the 8th house feels good because Mars is the traditional ruler of Pluto, and Pluto is traditionally associated with the 8th house energies. So here, generally with the 8th house, this is about opportunities that are connected to any bonuses, any extra side hustle, for example. It's not your regular monthly, weekly income that's the second house. Here with the 8th house, this is more about something that comes through other people, through some requests or contracts or partnerships, for instance. So this could be very much the case for you. Overall, here with Mars in the 8th house, also watch your spendings and outgoings. Overall, with Mars in the 2nd and the 8th house, very often our spendings seem to increase. And this could be because of you need to book holidays, or perhaps because you need to cover childcare fees, whatever it is. It's all about being smart with your budgeting. So here, use this energy constructively in a mindful way, because at the same time, you can really move away from some negative habits, routines during this time, move away from old patterns. That's the 8th house, deep and profound energy. And Mars, he is here encouraging you, pushing you to break free and reinvent yourself in some way on a deeper level. Now, on the 21st, we've got a Capricorn full moon. And this full moon is really, really interesting because it's happening at 29 degrees of Capricorn. Got a conjunction with intense Pluto as well at this point. And this is the second full moon, as I mentioned earlier, in June, July period. So what this means is that you might be dealing with a similar energy situation that occurred back in June, although it's a very late degree. So at this point, it might be like, I'm running out of time. I need to do it, or I just don't do it at all. And there's this feeling of urgency, impatience as well that is attached to this energy. Now, so here the 3rd house deals with communication. So this might be about, well, having to make a very important decision that has been already going on for quite some time. Maybe this is about also healing oneself from some negative energies that have been already in you, kind of holding you back from achieving your purpose, from feeling fulfilled, whether this is some old habits, something that was said in the past, and it's still stuck in your head. Now, here with the 3rd house being activated twice in June and July, this is a chance to work on your mental well-being. This is a time to make major decisions, to generally find the inner peace. I think this full moon is just a breaking point. If you haven't yet understood what this full moon is really about for you during the first full moon and the second full moon, maybe it will help you to finally break away from something that maybe it's generally has been hanging around for far too long. And maybe it's a time to just free yourself, to liberate yourself, especially since we've got now Pluto also returning into Capricorn. And this is the last time to finally clear something in your mind, something in your communication area that here is blocking you. It's holding you back from moving forward. You've got this last chance in the next few months. And then Pluto is leaving the area of communication forever in our lifetime. Right, so here we've got Mercury moving into Virgo on the 25th of July. And here we've got Virgo, that's your 11th house. And we've got Mercury here. So again, amazing time for networking, for joining new groups, for socializing, or for hosting your own workshops and events. I think with Mercury in Virgo, in your area of friendships and groups, and this brand new cycle of eclipses, it's about here, this is just the beginning of some new friendships, new social circle. Your social circle is likely to be undergoing a shift. If it hasn't started already, then it will gradually start from September. Once we start the brand new series of eclipses here, the 5th, 11th house activation, here that's people moving away from your life, new people coming, groups and so those sort of things. I can definitely feel it already. Looking forward to it. I think as you get older, it's so difficult to make friends, especially in this world of technology. So yes, anyway, have a good month, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.